The 2020 Renault Megane eVision. Renault is outlining its EV mobility plan with a sleek-looking concept called eVision, which heralds the use of a new battery pack, one of the thinnest on the market. The production model derived from the concept will sit on the CMF-EV platform, but it'll take at least 1 year before we see it in the metal. Meet the upcoming Renault Megane EV. Renault's Zoe EV is doing very well in Europe as far as sales are concerned. Given the current "let's all switch to EVs" trend, the French would be naive not to press in this direction, especially since longtime rival VW has done so with the well-rounded ID.3. And at the core of those ambitions sits the CMF-EV architecture, aka Common Module Family, electric vehicle. Developed with Nissan by a team of French and Japanese engineers, the platform has a smaller engine compartment, given that electric motors are smaller than ICE's, a stretched wheelbase up to 2.77 meters or about 9 feet, and wheels pushed right to the corners of the car, which will work twofold, offer extra room inside and better road dynamics as well as more aesthetic design, says Renault. What's more, the platform can underpin low saloons and larger SUVs, so expect Renault to churn out a couple of those too in the future. They'd be foolish not to launch an all-electric SUV in a market where people are bending over backwards for this particular body style. The eVision sports a crossover Y design and stretches to 4.21 meters (13.8 feet) in length, which makes as on an average 15 to 30 centimeters (5.9 to 11.8 inches) shorter than the average compact hatchback. This is bound to help with urban navigation but won't take a chunk out of interior space, for the reasons laid out in the previous paragraph. Any info on the powertrain? Actually, yes. There's a 60 kWh battery pack situated under the floor that can be charged with up to 130 kilowatts at a DC station. To illustrate how that translates in real-life conditions, Renault says the battery pack would allow for a London to Newcastle trip, 286 miles or 460 kilometers, to be completed in the same amount of time as with an ICE car. Renault says the technical features of the chassis, battery, and electric motor have been thoroughly tested over 3 million kilometers (1.86 million miles) in France and Japan before they were given the green light. The E-motor on the eVision concept is rated at 160 kilowatts, 214 horsepower, and 300 newton-meters of torque, 221 pound-feet, allowing for 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour accelerations completed in less than 8 seconds. A water cooling system will make sure components like the battery and E-motor don't get too heated up. In addition, a new ERS energy recovery system extracts the heat generated from the engine and battery and uses it to bump up the temperature in the cockpit, when needed, so energy loss is kept in check.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.